All right. I think we're might be ready to start making the final cut of the pay dirt. I think. I don't know. I kind of want to go up there and work on that, but also we're so close to having all this pay dirt out of here. That's kind of what I want to work on. It's a hard decision, really. It's kind of jank because I used some explosives in here, but it's roughly in this area. I think we can do that in one pass. Yeah. Well, might as well get to it. made some progress. It was a little janky. It was a little janky doing what I wanted to do. But it worked out. Okay, so now we're going to shift all this stuff down, which would involve doing some demolishing here. I don't think I want to shift it down 2. I think we're just going to shift it down 1. We're going to see how far that gets us, though. Get me on the dirt mound. Okay, let's see. Break that. Break that. We are going to have to do some hand digging here. Okay, we're going to have to do a lot of hand digging. How much is a lot of it, though? Okay, not so bad. The question is this going to be at the level we want when I get wrapped around? I'll be right back. Okay, so dropping it down 1 rack is okay. We kind of ran uphill here, but I guess not that much when you really look at it. We still need to build a chute, though. So, let's see. I'm gonna have to get more concrete again. And there. And there. And there. And there. And then we get the ramps. And forget what button we had the rotate bound to. Alright, let's see. Let me up. I am gonna have so much dirt in my inventory. Okay, let's try that. We gotta widen up our chute. Oh my gosh, why are we stuck? Okay. Oh, perfect. And realistically, our reach can go so much hot. Well, can't go too much higher because we got to worry about hitting the conveyor. But that worked out pretty well. I want to widen this chute, and then we're going to try and flatten this approach out a little more. Except, hit right here. Right here's a bit of a problem. Can't quite back up as far as I want to. Dig. There. Might be time to reset this thing and see if it improves the digging. I know that helps with the dozers sometimes, but I don't quite know if it really helps with these. Of course, I'm at an angle, digging at a different angle, so it's all kinds of jank anyways. Ooh. Cool beans. Yeah. This is good. This is good. This is very nice. Okay, we're cutting at an angle, just a little bit. Could be worse. Now, the stone isn't going to run flat because it follows the elevation of the terrain, so peeling the dirt off right here is not going to reveal the stone. We're going to have to dig down more, so when I was excited about finally hitting the stone, it was just in that spot and not the whole thing, because by the time we get down to that end where the stone is at, we're probably going to be another 10 blocks down, probably. Or are we stuck? There we go. But I want to at least get this cut flat-ish. Do your job. Okay, let's just... we're just gonna brute force it today. This is a terrible situation to be in. Are we reaching? Not quite. Okay, we're material wasting. It has to happen. Oh, okay, got it. Oh boy, oh boy. And there's still a piece in the bucket. It never ends. The chaos. And does that dip down right there, or does this go up? It's so hard to tell in this thing. Dig! Dig! Do your job! Hold on, let's get out. There's definitely some whoops going on here. This is not my best work. Speaking of best work, let's go check on our money situation here. Let's see. Of course, empty. How we doing? 2,000 there. 2,000 here. We're never done with rubies. Never. Diamonds, that's another story. Alright, let's go check this is still running, but it's just coal and pay dirt. Alright. We're starting to stack up on some stuff. We did get some solid rock. I was trying to avoid it, but here we are. What else we got? A lot of dirt. You know, diamond, gold. The usual. How much dirt did we have in our inventory? Pay dirt? Only 400. That's not too bad. That won't take too painfully long to hand drop into the conveyor system. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. I think I still want to get a payloader, and I want to work on the ring here and doing that area. I was doing it with the dozer still, and it's going all right. It could be worse. It could be better, quite frankly. So let's do this. And we don't need a big payloader. Hold on while I run over there. Okay, now that we're here, let's go vehicles, wheel loader. Do we want the smallest wheel loader, or do we want like a little bigger? I think we want the little guy. Is this the littlest of the little guys? The 200? I think so. We want the little guy. Okay, let's... wrong button. Let's see here. In world, let's put away the truck and the dozer. And then let's get this guy out. Are you low on fuel? You're not bad. He's so cute and tiny. Look at him. Okay. I feel like we should maybe steal the GPS off of the dozer. Now, how sensitive is this when I start letting it down? Because I don't want to undercut. Oh, bulk mode's not on. Womp womp. Hold on. You go there. Wrong button again. Equipment. Bulk. Still getting used to this whole having a vehicle menu thing. It's kind of weird. Okay. Very, very gently. Very gently. A scoop. Okay. Take this. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, now we back up. And that's probably going to need more in that spot. A little more. Okay. Though it is hard to tell. What are we thinking here? Just like, give me some crumbs. It's hard to be strategic. Maybe I just need to get good. I don't know. Let me do one of these numbers. Let me just, ta-da, like that. This inevitably will take forever using a piece of equipment this small. But I kind of want it to take a while too. I don't want it to be like a instant done thing. Also, I would like the peak, because we kind of talked about this being sort of like a volcano. I don't want the peak of it to be huge, probably just enough to drive this thing kind of straddling the concrete, I suppose you could say. It is kind of fun to drive something little too, because the big equipment's awesome, but getting into the small stuff, for some reason, it feels like a lot more fun. Also, I would say once we get a little more of a pad opened up here, I'll buy the truck. I'll buy the little dump truck, the Scania, not Scania, the not Scania one. And we'll use that to haul material, especially once we get at a farther distance. How's that looking? Pretty good still. We might have to switch back and forth with the dozer to clean this up. I'm still hoping we see the grader soon. Who knows? Maybe it'll come this weekend. Alright, well, I might time-lapse this for a little bit, because this is obviously a pretty slow process, so we'll see how far we can make it. So, I didn't time-lapse because I didn't even dig for very long up here. It's not, like, catastrophic or anything, I just thought it was kind of funny. There's an iron pocket, or a pocket of whatever. I got some iron out of it right here, so I stopped for a little bit. I didn't get a whole lot. I kind of went along this edge and hand-dropped some to kind of work filling in the gap a little bit. It's hard to tell how much it, well, right there is about that line. I really only did like 2 layers of ball, so nothing too crazy. But I just pulled the measurement off of that, and it lands right there. So I'm not ready to transfer this over completely yet, but we can start mocking this up. So we need a up and we need a left. And eventually we'll just keep the left here. But for right now, we have too many things in our inventory. We need that. We don't need the coal in our inventory. Hotbar. Okay. Left. Up. Ah, suck. Of course it's too low. So I guess we just need to, well, yeah, it should be above ground. Well, you know what we could do? Let's do this. Production. Let's buy another left, and then another up. I'm sorry, that's a down. That's a down. Where's the up? Up, right in front of me. So instead of just putting another up in line, we'll curve it again. And then do another up. And then we're going to need this right back. This should put us... This should put us flush with the ground over there now. Yeah, that'll work. And this might also... It's a little hard to tell. It might line us up to where I was going to square off our area up here. Hold on. Wait. Is this faster to... Whoop. Okay. So... Come in like off of there. Well... It's hard to eyeball it. I'm thinking we're going to come in right here. Which is good because this is where I wanted to square this off at. As far as width is about in line with this last one on each side. So that could work, and then maybe we could do a wall or something. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided, but I think this elevation will work out, and then we just have to run the straights. I don't want to go buying more straights though because we have more than we're gonna need. Well, no, it's gonna be the same amount really, but that is the plan for now. Let's take out these old blocks since we're moving this. Easy peasy. I can't believe I can reach that. Wait, what's happening? What's happening? This is complete chaos. Hold on. Fixed? Good? Oh, we're out of blocks. Okay, well. Nah, screw it. How many more do we need? 4... 7? What else are we gonna do with our money anyways? Are these all good? I better make sure. Yeah, they look good. Okay. Alright. Very good. Very nice. Let's put this back before I forget. let's see, we need the sludge hammer. And then we just, that one. Then we'll just leave those hanging out for now. We definitely need to do some dozing over there. Yeah, we need to do some dozing over there. And I'm kind of trying to wait for the road grader. It's not that big of a deal. But this was going to be my excuse to try and use it. Because using it in here would be kind of pointless. And yeah. And then maybe once we get this filled in a little bit, we can try and use it to smooth out a top around the edge here. Something like that. I'm trying to think of things we can do. Who knows? Maybe this will evolve into an entire town over there with the quest buildings or something, even though there's only 2 of them and they're the same building with a different sign on them. Anyways, what I guess, I mean, we can build buildings too. $800 for a ceiling mesh tile. That's not bad, I guess, considering. Let's see, how big's that square? 4, 8, 12, and 16. This is something I've wanted to do. Let's see. If we do it here, we're going to give it some depth. But if we do it, let's see. Yeah. That's something I wanted to do. I want to do it down the sides eventually too, but I might wait until we can actually produce the steel ourselves. I want to say it's expensive, but compared to the concrete blocks, it's really not. So we're good to put a cap on this because this elevation is final. This is not going to change unless we redo the design. But as the design goes, this is the top, because it is flush with the ring around the outside. And the dimension of this box won't get any bigger, so I'll have to come up with a pattern to kind of, well, I want to do it to help keep count. That's the first thing. Now, we could just use the conveyors as our way to count, since they're consistent, but I think I want to do like a stripe system on it. So like so the blocks are 2 meters, so like maybe every 5 blocks we put a concrete stripe across, and then we'll have the grates filling in the squares in between, and then that way when we're in the hole, like, oh, how deep are we can look, and, you know, 5, 10, okay, we're 20 meters deep, what have you. So right now it's really not relevant because we're not that deep, but I think we're really going to get cooking here, possibly when we get going in the stone and stuff. But we'll see. Time will tell. Alright, I come to you from the top of the mountain. I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. It's getting pretty long. I tried to throw some variety in. I think in the next episode I want to spend some time up here really working away on this and getting this ready, and then we can transfer our stuff from there over to here. And I would like to start making a little town up here, maybe build some houses, try and change it up a little bit. I did some digging down here. I just kind of got this corner stripped back, and I got some more of the stone exposed. I kind of want to try and work out all the pay dirt and not dig the stone yet. I mean, we could, it wouldn't hurt. But I'd like to get all the dirt out, get the stone exposed, and then we can figure out how we're going to process the stone as far as getting it into its blasted form, if we want to use explosives or if we want to use a ripper. We got to look at all that and see what it plays out to be as it comes. But I want to get the truck going, probably. I'll use the payloader in a truck. But one thing that we need to do before we start unloading, and I kind of already started doing it along here, is we got to fill in this gap before we can back a truck along and dump, because if we just dump, it's going to fall through the crack and it's going to land down there. So what I've kind of been doing is I'm running around up there pickaxing just a little bit, enough to get some in my hand, and then I just come along and follow the edge and fill it up to a point where I don't have to worry about the ball doing exactly that. So I'm pretty much just bringing it up till it's about touching, and this isn't doing too bad. Obviously, once we get over there, it's really gonna suck. But I figured this was a better method than using the concrete blocks like I was going to before, because using the concrete blocks to build down enough to backfill would just take so many concrete blocks, and then we would have all those sitting around in our inventory doing nothing. So I figured just do this way because it's free. It might just take a smidgen more work, but I'm just going to call it part of the process. But before I get rambling on too long, I'm going to close it right here, right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for sticking along through this video, and I'll see you in the next one where we are going to hopefully start doing some fancy pants stuff. Alright, we'll see you guys. See you guys. I need to fix the zoom. I need to fix the zoom so it's fast. No, don't look away. Don't look away from me. I'll see you guys in the next one.